What's up, everybody?
Kind of excited, exciting day. Today we get to get started on our RV renovation.
And apparently we're going to be renovating the generator too. Well, I guess this was perfectly timed.
Agatha. She hasn't stopped her antics.
Okay, great. You done now?
All right.
So today we're starting the demo on the renovation. We're ripping everything out. We're taking this thing down to the studs and doing a lot of upgrades on it. And we're going to show you guys how to do all of it.
Right, the demolition part and all of it. So how to remove the furniture, how to remove your window valances. And just so we're clear, we haven't done this yet either. So you're going to be learning with us.
Yeah, so you get to watch us break all of our stuff so you don't break yours.
But I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too, because we've been talking about doing this for a long time, so we're going to get started on it today. We're actually going to be selling some of the stuff that we have to kind of put into our renovation budget, because we're doing this on a shoestring. But we're going to get started now because the generator just cut out on us, and it's really hot and humid here today.
I know, it's like 98 degrees and wicked humid, wicked humid.
So we're going to get started on that before this thing starts heating up. All right, so if you have a power recliner like we do, it's actually going to be easier to run the recliner out, which you can't do when the generator's off. All right, so underneath of your recliner, your furniture's all screwed down to the floor. So there's going to be screws in the frame holding the framing to the floor in the front here and around the back on the bottom of your frame. So you just have to remove those screws, and then you can take the recliner back to the up position, undo the wiring, unplug it from the wall, and take it out. So that's what we're going to get started on now.
So it's easier to do it with recliners up then, because then you'll have access to those things.
Exactly. You can't get to it at all with the recliners down.
Which is all the more reason why we don't want electric next time, because we don't always have power. We really like boondocking.
Now the fun part, we actually get to start taking all this stuff out. All right, so now if you have the flip out sofas, you have to flip the sofa out, and there's a screw on the bottom of it on a tab that's just holding it in so the couch doesn't slide against the wall. So first thing you got to do is open up your sofa, and then you can get to the screws underneath of it. Take that screw out, and then this whole couch will slide right out of the slide.
It's 1,000,000 degrees.
Yeah, it's gross out there.
All right. What is this actual width?
While you're getting measurements, I'm gonna show everybody how to take the window balances off.
Do you know what we can fit in here?
What?
So forget those recliners. We can make it to 70 inches. 69.5 inches is the hole. You only need 60 inches for a queen size mattress.
Okay.
So like to keep a mattress up here, like if we wanted to get rid of both of those couches and keep a spare bed up here, it'll fit a queen.
I don't want to do that because that leads to kids coming camping with us.
They're doing that anyway.
No, they're moving out. Window boxes around your windows. The easiest way to get them off is there's a screw down here on each side. You're gonna remove that screw, and then there's screws at the top. So you remove your window shade. You can take the screws out of the top brackets and just pop the whole valance off. And then you just slide your whole valance right off. Then you can take the wall screws out to get the upper brackets off.
Pro tip,
Organization is key.
Yeah, so there's a ton of screws in this entire camper, and because we're dismantling so much at the same time, make sure you have a bag that is labeled with what you're putting in it. So this is going to be all of the screws and hardware for the Valences. Obviously, the Valences will be elsewhere, but all of the hardware for them is in one place, in one bag, and easily
identifiable.
Yeah.
It's really important if you're going to be reinstalling these picture boxes and anything else that you're removing that you're going to put back in.
Yeah, which we're not sure what we're doing with the picture boxes yet.
I hate them personally.
Me too. So, but we're going to figure that out as we go.
But so let me show you guys how to take these window shades off real quick. So on the top and the bottom, it just pops into a C-clip. You push a button in on the bottom, and it releases the top clip. And you rotate it out. That's all there is to it to get the window shades out. This is happening because we're going to be taking all the wall paneling off and redoing the insulation behind it. But to do that, we need the walls to be naked. So the window frames are going to have to come off and everything, and then we're going to have to pull all the wall paneling out and then get to everything behind that. You want that side and I'll get this side. Yeah, you're actually going to have to do some work.
No, that's not how any of this works.
Yeah.
I'm the assistant. I just take the stuff from you.
So, judging by how rusty that screw is for the window valance, I'm pretty sure we can expect some water damage behind the wall on the side. So
Fantastic.
that should be fun. And not in the budget. Alright, all the big furniture's out, so now time to tackle the entertainment center.
Welcome to our naked living room.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
We're all naked.
If you got an electric fireplace and you're looking to remove it from the wall but you can't figure out how it's mounted, this glass face slides up and pulls out. And you'll have screws in all four corners holding it in, and then there's an outlet behind it that it plugs into. Next thing we'll do is start emptying the cabinets, and then we can work on getting the televator out. And then we'll have to cut the power so that we can undo all that wiring in there.
This does not sound fun at all.
No, that's going to be your project. I'm going to go in the kitchen.
Make me a sandwich.
So for the televator, if you have one of the guards that pops up out of a wall, there's two screws down the bottom of the frame here that hold the bottom from kicking in and out. And then there's two screws here, and the same thing on the other side. And then you can lift the whole televator out of the opening. Couple screws holding the top of the entertainment center down.
Oh my God.
It's official, honey. We are renovating. Actual built-in pieces are coming apart. They might even go back together.
Don't hold your breath. I'm not even putting that over there.
Oh, okay.
You could just like bang it, break it.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
Nope.
I'm gonna put a couch there.
Are you?
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
So then where are you putting the TV?
Over there. So you can sit here, I can sit here and watch you make me a sandwich in the kitchen.
Alright, so now that we got the countertop removed on the entertainment center, it's easy to see how this corner joint is put together. Now there's no screws holding these two pieces together, but you can see that it's face nailed here and that this piece overlaps that piece. So we're gonna have to try to pry that off to get this out. And that's how we're gonna remove the whole front wall.
Did you break it?
Sure did.
Told you. Show everybody what we're talking about. Come on, everybody. All right, so go over it again.
All right, so this wall is actually joined to the face plate. It's got screws holding it in, so this whole center section is going to slide out.
Separate from
this outer cabinet. This is here as a reinforcement, so there can be screws coming in from the side cabinets to tie it all together. Now, every one of these holes was a screw coming up to hold the cabinet lid down, or the countertop down, and there's a million of them. So that's usually what we've noticed, how everything is put together, with those screws coming up and everything, and then there's screws in the back corners. So if you look hard enough, you'll find one, and then you just have to undo it all and pull it all apart. So now we got to figure out how to get all this wiring off the side here, get it all labeled, and then we can push it all into the holes or get it out of the holes so that we can pull this whole entertainment center out.
But it's not a small feat. We'll
No.
get all of this wire back here.
Yep, this is all going to get cleaned up as well and rerouted and done a lot nicer. So
Yeah, now that the camper's parked, it's easier to.
yeah, it's much easier when you're not living in it.
Yeah.
So, all right, I guess I'll start undoing all these wires and labeling stuff and taking pictures of where everything goes, because that's going to be key. If you're not sure and you're not 100% on where wires go where, take a picture of it, because then you can always go back to that picture and say, oh, okay, this one goes here, this one goes here. It makes your reinstall process a lot easier.
Oh my goodness.
Using a pry bar, popping the staples out of the side walls. Carefully, so we can put it back together if Loretta does decide to put the TV back where it is. And if not, we'll just smash it. But now, this won't take up as much room in the garage.
Like the whole camper is basically put together with tiny ass screws and.
Yeah, the most secure
staples.
thing is the countertop.
And that's what's holding everything else in place.
Mm-hmm.
Told you we were coming right back. Still pile of wires.
This is factory wires. This isn't mine. That's factory garbage. There's all my stuff.
And I already cleaned up 90% of
You
it.
did so good, baby.
Where's my sandwich? Are we done yet?
5 more minutes.
I don't believe you.
I wouldn't either.
My side's done. Oh, jeez, that's not what you were supposed to do. That was not part of the plan.
Did it work?
I break, you fix?
You broke it, you bought it.
Ow, 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 I already bought it. Look at this thing.
Well, maybe you should have been more careful.
What? I don't even know what to do right now. is what we are working with. We're busy pulling. It's been stapled up, so we're pulling the staples down to slide it out.
All of this so we can put insulation where the factory should have them.
I know, I want to take pictures. Look how bad that is.
I know. Horrible. Yeah, there's nothing in there. That's the outside shell. Like when the sun's shining, you can see. It's like no wonder it's so hot here all the time. All right, guys, so we made a lot of progress today.
Yeah.
All the furniture's out. The giant entertainment center's been removed. So now we can start focusing on getting all the cap molding off the slides. Then we're gonna start pulling walls. So we'll see you guys next week when we show you guys how to
On this old house.
this old RV. I'm gonna have a Bob Vila shirt next week.
It is our old house.
I mean, technically.